the question that is asked amongst every media around the planet, I would guess, does a lockdown works? I think the question is way more complex than that. So we have seen this duality between do we have to save life from the coronavirus, or do we have to save the economy or prevent the economy to fall down and to be reduced to nothing? This is a false question, in my opinion. A lockdown, in terms of coronavirus at least, surely saves lives. It allows the hospitals not to be overwhelmed and to have the time to deal with each and every cases. It also allows, because the hospitals are not overwhelmed, for them to be able to deal with other diseases and other medical troubles, because obviously many people, if the hospitals are overwhelmed, would die from other shit because there is not enough people to take care of them. Now, the true question is how a lockdown must be done. And this is not a question that has been asked often. A lockdown should be done in a way that favoritized the comfortability of everyone during this lockdown. So nobody does die because of the consequences of a lockdown. I repeat, a lockdown saves lives in terms of coronavirus. But yes, a bad lockdown could cost lives in terms of people not being able to nourish themselves anymore, people being bankrupt, etc., etc. This is why a state has got to prevent that kind of shit. This is why a state, as Ilan Homa asked for it, and many other progressive senators, should cancel the rent and allow the people not to be able to live in their home without having to fear for not being able to pay for their home anymore, and really cancel the rent, not just postpone it, because that's the most bullshit thing I ever heard of. This is why eventually a public service that would bring the necessary resources to each and every citizens in America would be of great use right now. This is why universal basic income would be a great use right now, and one that lasts, not just a one $1,200 that is supposed to last for several months and to make everything easier. No, that's not gonna work. That's not enough. People have way greater, way greater needs for money than that, especially when you don't cancel rent, when they still have to pay for all their food. Let's not be conned by the question that is asked in the media: does a lockdown works? Let's ask ourselves how we should do a lockdown, because a lockdown is saving lives in terms of coronavirus. This is the right thing to do. And in consequence of that, we should just be asking the question how we are going to do this lockdown.